So we going live again. YouTube, what go on? Hopefully somebody's having a blessed morning. As me I say, no jokes, people, no jokes. Welcome to Lariat Reacts Live. Again, this is a type of program where I use just to kind of go on and build the YouTube platform for sure. So my time I just have to try something different. I know it's kind of early. You might hear the raspiness in my voice because it's not that me just get up, but you know, I've been up, but just doing other things, you see me? So you watch what I go on. I mean, I have not yet watched this video. It's my first time actually looking at it. But they're saying that Usain Bolt breaks silence on Noah Lyles after shocking loss. So we want to hear what Mr. Bolt himself has to say. But let me also say big up to David, good man. Prime time, excuse me, for putting this video out on YouTube, you know. So we are going to get into it and hear what the Bolt has to say. Honestly, are you with me? Make we check in. Let's check in, bro. Let's see what Bolt has to say.
Great start from Seville, who's got a little bit of a march on Noah Lyles. Lyles has got some work to do. Seville is going really well here. Seville's going to win this. Brilliant rid.
Oblique Seville just smoked the track with a 9.86 in London and left Olympic champ Noah Lyles stunned. But what came next was even crazier. Usain Bolt himself, the man behind the unbeatable 9.58 world record, spoke out. Not just with praise, but with a bold prediction. Why does Bolt believe Seville might be the one to rewrite history? And what warning did he issue that could change everything? Let's break it down. It all started in mid-July 2025 during the London Diamond League. Seville, 24, powered down the track to clock 9.86, beating Olympic champion Noah Lyles by a wide margin. Lyles, typically
people, 9.86 is really fast, bro. I mean, it's not the fastest we've seen, because we see Usain Bolt do is 9.58, but still, bro, 9.86, bro. It's like you're flying. I swear to you.
10 in major races, crossed at exactly 10:00. That day, Seville didn't just win. He shook up the sprinting hierarchy. In the aftermath, athletes and experts reacted. Lyles, despite the loss, kept it classy. I was the only one to run under 10 seconds today, he said, calling it something special and phenomenal heading into a major championship.
What? He was the only one that ran under 10, and he lost to somebody that ran under 10 as well. 9.86, me no, it don't make sense. Make it make sense to me, people. Am I the only one who's tripping? That don't make no sense to me.
Captured his resilience, but the spotlight quickly shifted from the runner up to the man who stunned the field. And then there's Bolt, the legend, the lightning. He didn't just comment, he placed a bold bet. Seville could actually break his world record if everything lines up. Oblique can do it, Bolt said plainly on The Fix podcast. If he can stay fit through the season and get it right, because I'm sure there's something there, the ability to do it. But Bolt didn't stop at praise. He issued a warning. Seville can be fragile. Bolt's acknowledgement is huge. The man who redefined sprinting with a 9.58 in Berlin 2009, a time unmatched for over 15 years, isn't handing out praise lightly. Born March 16, 2001, he burst onto the international stage.
Oh, so Seville is a yard man. John, I'm going to say it was a yard man. I ain't going to lie. Yard man, all right, yard man. Let me see if I can do it. Bolt have a lot of great expectation for you. So make we see if you can do it for real.
Finishing fourth at both the 2022 and 2023 World Championships. 8th. He didn't stop there. In June 2024 at Kingston's Racers Grand Prix, Seville stunned again, running 9.82 and defeating Lyles. Then this London win, 9.86 with Lyles trailing, confirmed he's no one-hit wonder. Glenn Mills, Bolt's longtime coach, mentors Seville now at Jamaica's Racers Track Club. That coaching lineage speaks volumes. Mills knows world-class talent, and he's invested in Seville's rise. Bolt sees it too. This isn't mere hype. It's a carefully coached blueprint being executed. Bolt's praise carries weight beyond a former athlete talking. He reflected recently that, had he avoided injuries in 2011, he might have pushed past his own record. He believed he could run even faster than the 9.58 he set in Berlin. That experience isn't lost on him. He understands how fragile...
And for me too, I also believe that Bolt could have gone past that 9.58. I'm not lying, no peeps. Because if you watch the race, you will remember that he led up on that final stretch, isn't it? So had he been more disciplined, I mean, he would have accomplished greater things. But nonetheless, he did accomplish great things, isn't it? And the only thing is, when it comes on to human beings, is that I believe that we only get one doing life, isn't it? It's not like a video game where you can start over. But give me a second there, peeps. Let me see. Let me try something here quickly. Because I am also actually trying to make sure that this live stream is public, like right now. I guess it's a type of problem where I need to figure out pretty quickly before starting the live streams. But for some reason, I don't know why every time when I do go live, the stream is unlisted. So this is it right here. I don't know why it keeps being unlisted, which is a bit crazy to me. Because, see, all right, let me see how I can fix this, y'all. I think I go and edit, honestly, and right here, change the visibility to public. I would love to keep it on public, but it just keeps on doing that. If anybody is actually seeing what's happening and can provide any idea as to how we can fix it, let me know. But back to the story at hand. Bolt was one of those you want to say special type of person within his lifetime. And I know I use the word special loosely because even special people still need to own and polish their gift or skill. But he had the natural tendency. It's like that innate speed. Isn't it? He had that innate speed. However, even with that gift, he had to polish it to where it became a grandiose type of gift, isn't it? And he brought life. He brought, what you want to say? He brought like that level of spunk and charisma to running, which, I mean, I feel like we miss that right now. So for him to give credence, or at least give some sort of praise to this other guy, then it tells how much potential this young man has, isn't it? But I could continue. I feel like I talk for too long.
This can be, which is why his comments on Seville oscillate between encouragement and caution. Bolt said, "Some of the time Oblique can be fragile. It's a matter of the work situation or whatever, but if he's doing enough work, he can do it." And then the clincher, "It's a matter of time." That's not speculation. That's a former world record holder giving a timetable based on potential. Let's break it down. What makes Seville a contender? First, raw speed. He's hit 9.81, a time only a handful of humans have ever achieved. He's run 9.82 and 9.86 twice.
Damn.
That consistency shows he's not one lightning strike and done. Second, training stability. With Mills guiding him, Seville has top-tier coaching. Jamaica's sprinting depth means internal competition is fierce.
We really miss a sprinting powerhouse for Jamaica. Like somebody who we know say, once this guy touch a track, magic are gonna happen. You see me? We really miss that feeling, bro. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who enjoy that feeling. I doubt I'm the only one who did, bro. When say right then, there's gonna be maybe a 200 meter, we can already say, say Bolt go take it. Or if there's gonna be 100 meter, at that time Usain Blake was also on top of his game. you say to yourself, say, yo, yeah, man, it might be a tight race between Bolt and Johan Blake. We miss that duo dynamic as well as that one dominant sprinter. Jamaica, we need that again. Swear to you, we need it again. Y'all need to keep on dreaming, especially if you're in track and field. And if you come across this live or any other time, believe in yourself, because you might just be that other inspiration that might change the generation. You see me I say? And encourage a bunch of people like Bolt did. But we need that, bro. We need it.
He's being tested before global stages. Third, mental toughness. He's beat Lyles twice in 2024 and 2025. Psychologically, that's a statement. It proves he can rise in big moment races. But there's a flip side. Seville's inconsistency, the fragile tag. He missed finals and slipped in slumps. His season needs a flawless arc. Health, peak timing, and no slip-ups. Bolt sees that risk. That's why Bolt's praise is conditional. It's a challenge. Put it all together, he said. That's the message. You've got the tools, now you need to build the house. Looking ahead, what's next? Seville's locked in major meets. He's on the docket for the Grand Slam track events, putting him head-to-head with the world's best yet again. And the big one, the World Championships in Tokyo this September. If he runs sub 9.8 there, the record talk will go from plausible to inevitable. There's also the evolving spikes question. Bolt himself admitted that advances in shoe tech were changing the game, that record clocks might come easier now. Seville is running in that era, with every tech...
Damn, so I'm going to give one of thoughts on this. I mean, I'll be giving mine, honestly. With the talk of shoe technology, which should increase as sprinters, I want to say traction in a sense. Does it qualify the record if them actually beat Usain Bolt record? Knowing that Bolt did it without the advancement of technology. And when I say the advancement of technology, I'm using that term kind of loosely. I'm using it only for this particular context, which is when Bolt was running, they did not have that type of spikes. Me do understand, say, yo, even before Bolt time, the shoe game always kept on improving. But the level at which technology is at, it might be like a whole different paradigm when it comes on to technological advancement. But make me know to think, if he actually beats Bolt's record, will it still feel the same, knowing that he had a help, so to speak, from technology?
Technological edge available. And what about Lyles? The Paris Olympic 100-meter champion remains a superstar. He ran 9.79 gold at Olympics, but hasn't seen his fastest in 2025. He said he felt great in London, but came up short. If Seville starts hitting headlines and Lyles follows, we're looking at a sprint rivalry revived. This could be a sprint dynasty moment.
Bro, we need that. We need it. We need it, bro. It's like I can't watch running anymore, bro. You know why? Because nobody excites me who's running. It's not like when I look out for Olympics because me know say, yo, bro, Bolt I got turn up, or somebody within the culture, not even just Bolt, but somebody who's quick is going to turn up. Like that young guy, what's his name? Andre DeGrasse. I don't know what happened to him. He was like on my list of maybe breaking Usain Bolt's record. But I don't know what happened to Andre DeGrasse, bro. Like, sprinting needs a rivalry. We need that rivalry, bro.
Jamaica versus USA. Seville versus Lyles. Add Curley, Thompson, perhaps even a surprise, and suddenly Bolt's old world is back with fresh players and new energy. Ultimately, what Bolt is saying is revolutionary. Even coming from him, it's bold. An athlete saying another could break their world record isn't common. But Bolt didn't just say it. He explained why. He pointed to training, consistency, physical condition, and offered a personal barometer, using his own near miss in 2011 as a cautionary echo. And he didn't just flatter, he warned. Fragile, he said. It was tough love. He implied Seville still has to prove he can handle the journey, not just the finish line. Every step should now matter, from racers to London to Tokyo. If Seville stays healthy, keeps training, and nails the big stages, He won't just be Jamaica's next big star. He'll be Bolt's successor. The next sub 9.6 time could come this season. Track historians are watching. This narrative has all the drama. A legend backing an underdog, a major title holder being dethroned, a new era rising. If Seville delivers, watch the media backlash and sprinting euphoria roll across the globe. But if he falters, gets injured, misses finals, fails races, Bolt's caution will echo back.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. That's a lot of pressure, bro. That's a lot of pressure coming from a superstar, coming from a legend. For you to be told that, hey, you possess the ability to do greater things than me. Bro, it's not just an honor, bro, but the weight of those words. It can, again, encourage the runner, or it can become too weighty for him to carry, and he could actually crumble under those words. So me understand Bo's perspective in trying to encourage. You see me I say, but still, it might be a two-edged sword. I don't know if I just me alone think that way. If you're checking in on the live, let me say big up, much appreciation for coming through on the live. We there a review this particular video that's making rounds on social media, you see it? Big up Noah Lyles to you, see me? Actually appreciate his charisma. But again, I'm all for Jamaica, bro, you see me?
Talent alone isn't enough. Consistency and care are vital. So here's the burning question as we wrap. Will Oblique Seville be the one to erase Bolt's 9.58 legacy? Can he meet the expectations set by Bolt and Jamaica's storied sprint program? We're not waiting years on this. The timeline is now, summer meets, Grand Slam, Tokyo World Champs. These are Seville's tests. And Bolt's words stand as a gauntlet thrown. Watching the Seville race is the most electric thing on track right now. Every bulletified split, every tilt at Lyles, every glitch or triumph, it's what makes record-breaking possible. Let's see how Seville responds. Will he rise, stay healthy, peak under pressure, and claim history? Or
see, again, we have to remember that we're talking about a human body. Is it? Because for a runner, their body is their weapon. And because of that fact, you all know that human beings are really fragile. Bro, we're fragile creatures. We might not want to admit it, bro, but we are super fragile. You could be fit today, and tomorrow you're sick as a dog. So when it comes on to, I want to say health, trying to maintain healthy eating, healthy habits, that's going to be so much pressure because not everybody can eat healthy, bro. I swear, even people who are rich and have money sometimes struggle to eat healthy. Just imagine an athlete who has to train so many times. Sometimes you're so tired. As I say, but for me, I would love to see somebody break Usain Bolt record. Does anybody else want to see somebody break that 9.58? Bro, somebody running sub 9.58. That's not even running anymore, bro. Fly, yeah, fly. Honestly, you're just flying.
will the fragility Bolt hinted at slip in and leave us wondering what could have been? That's the story unfolding. Bolt believed Seville could break the world record, and that belief alone ignited a spark. Now it's Seville's move. This race was more than just a win. If you think Seville has a shot at breaking Bolt's record, like the video, subscribe, and tell us what you think in the comments.
Yeah, if you think Seville can actually break the record, but that's a like that video, yeah, too. And subscribe if you're here. Much appreciated. We're trying to get to 3K at least. I mean, I really love to get to maybe 4K before December. But, if you're here and not yet a subscriber, yeah, man, go ahead and sub. Again, I'm doing this very often, y'all. Coming live and just spending some time with my peeps. Because sometimes we go to work for another man and go spend 8 hours. So for me, I say, I can dedicate an hour out of my time. You see me, I say? And just try to build and grow my thing. And I would also encourage y'all to do the same. But if you think that Seville can definitely break Bolt's record, leave a comment, let me hear.
No way, no problem here. Perhaps Amy Hunt left in the blocks ever so slightly. Julian Alfred doing that okay. That Daryl Nita perhaps doing it better. And Amy Hunt running a fantastic transition, but she hasn't got it in the home straight. Julian Alfred streaking away with the women's 200 meters.
21.71 seconds, into a headwind. At the London Diamond League, Julian Alfred just obliterated the women's 200-meter world record.
Damn.
And tied as the 9th fastest woman in history. This wasn't just another race. This was a seismic shift in world athletics that has everyone talking. Let me break down exactly what happened on July 19th, 2025 at the London Olympic Stadium, because what Alfred accomplished defies belief. The clock stopped at 21.71 seconds. That's a new world record. That's a new meeting record. That's a new St. Lucian national record. And here's the kicker. She did it running into a minus 0.6 meters per second headwind.
Damn.
Alfred crossed the finish line at the Novuna London Athletics meet, part of the Wanda Diamond League series. She wasn't just competing against the field. She was competing against history itself. The 24-year-old from Cicerone demolished her previous personal best of 21.88 seconds. She shattered Gabrielle Thomas's London meeting record of 21.82 seconds. And she claimed the fastest women's 200-meter time.
Let me ask a question. Am I the only one who thinks our sprinting atmosphere has gotten so relaxed that especially Jamaican sprinters, both men and women, we're so used to dominating the tracks that we expect them to win without actually putting in the requisite amount of training to dominate? Am I the only one who thinks that? Because every time I watch Olympics, Diamond League, that's how it comes off to me. Like, oh yeah, bro, because I'm Jamaican innately, I'm fast. I don't need to train as much as everybody else. See what I say? That's what I think still. You see me? That's how I feel. I could be wrong. It could be that the rest of the world is now taking this more serious than us. Hence why we have such stiff competition. But I just saw me feel we're like, they're not trying as hard as they should. And for me hate that, isn't it? But for sure, bro.
Globally for 2025. Running out of lane 7, flanked by training partners Rashidat Adalik of Ireland and Dina Asher-Smith of the United Kingdom, Alfred took command immediately. Her 100-meter split, 11.15 seconds. Dinah Asher-Smith finished second on her home turf with a season's best of 22.25 seconds. That's more than half a second behind Alfred, an eternity in sprinting. Amy Hunt claimed third with a personal best of 22.31 seconds. Even her lifetime best couldn't get within 0.6 seconds of Alfred's world record. Alfred didn't just win, she dominated. She left the field chasing shadows while she rewrote the record books. It was a strong first 150 meters of the race, and I managed to control it to finish strongly, Alfred explained after the race. It was a great race for me, and races like this give me a lot of confidence as we get closer to Tokyo. Here's what makes this performance absolutely mind-blowing. Alfred faced a headwind of minus 0.6 meters per second, wind working against her, rain falling throughout the day, a soaking wet track that ruled out fast times for other events.
You see, and that is in itself a testament to the fact that sometimes with determination you can defy the odds. Let me say that again. Determination can help you to defy the odds. Sometimes the odds seem that it's stacked against you because of weather conditions. But look at Alfred. She literally pulled a record when people thought, or even the experts thought, that it was impossible. She did it. So if you're listening to this live, remember, bro, being tenacious, being stick to it, can defy things in your life where you feel like, say, yo, you can't get around. Yes, I say, but big up everybody who check keep at the live. Where they do a review. It's not a music review, but actually, I saw the video. I actually like just the statement we make, and I'm jump on it and try to review it.
The 60,000 capacity crowd at London Stadium braved early storms to witness athletics history. They got exactly that, and more. Michaelis Alekna threw a Diamond League record in the discus despite the wet conditions, but even his 71.70 meters throw paled in comparison to what Alfred...
Oh, so when did Bolt say it? I guess he said it on social media. It might have been like maybe like a month ago or so. Well, not a month ago, because it was after the race with Noah Lyles, which took place like just Wadia. I'm use Wadia loosely, like, you know, like a few weeks ago basically. You know, so after the race, and the boss look upon the farm, he must say, yo, yeah man, you know, so that youth definitely can do it. And then again, he's now being trained by Usain Bolt, farmer coach. So Bolt is saying, if he becomes disciplined or even more disciplined than myself, based on what I see running sub 9 so many times, then he does possess the capability for at least break my record. But again, running I think he did 9.81, 9.82, and he beat Noah Lyles with 9.86. That's still a far way off from 9.58. That it's quick, don't get me wrong, but 9.58, it's a whole different realm of speed, of sprinting, power. That's all I'm saying. So even though Bolt is endorsing the young runner, for me, it's gonna take a lot of dedication. I'm not say it's impossible, because I don't believe in impossibilities. There are logical limitations which are impossible, don't get me wrong. But when it comes on to what a human being can achieve through sheer willpower, focus, and discipline, I will never say that he can't do it. A lot of people are going to say he can't do it. Trust me. They're going to say, yo, there's no way he can run 9.58 or nobody will do it again. But this is my thing. If Bolt did it, somebody else in human history will be able to do it. I swear to you. That's just what I think. That's how I see life. I'm never the one to be pessimistic about anybody's dreams or aspiration. If I'm your friend and you come to me and say, yo, lyrics, and say, yo, I'm thinking about doing this, I'm going to be the type of friend I'm going to say, yo, bro, you can do it. Even when everybody else are going to say, yo, bro, what you're doing makes no sense. Me, as your friend, will tell you that, bro. If you put your mind to it, you'll get it done. But nonetheless, here's a typical example of what I'm saying. Under adverse conditions, I'm talking about crazy weather conditions. We had somebody who broke a record when they thought it was impossible. So I want to apply that principle to even our life. When things seem impossible, bro, that's the best time to seize the opportunity, don't?
Achieved on the track.
A win, but also a meeting record. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing right now. Wasn't expecting that time, but I'm healthy. That's all that matters right now.
Alfred now sits tied for 9th on the all-time women's 200.
Let me see. All-time high. Let's see who's on it. So Alfred is at 9. Let me see if I can do this a little bit better to get this off the screen. It's not coming off. But anyway, that look like... Is that Dresh? I can't pronounce that one there. I mispronounce it and this go viral. Hell no. Is that pronounced Koch? I could be wrong. Alison Felix. Yeah, man, everybody know Alison Felix is a powerhouse runner. Merlene Atty. Damn, bro. I've only seen Merlene Atty run like 2 times in my life. I was a young child at the time, you know. But Atty is at, if this is 9, that's like number 7 for Merlene Atty. Daphne as well. Marianne Jones. Remember Jones, she was a very good runner too. Everybody is supposed to know Thomas. Pretty quick. Ilian Thompson. I don't know what's up with Ilian Thompson. I do understand that she's getting old. But, you know, I guess great expectations is always there for her to, achieve. But I'm really shocked that there's not a, what's her name? It's that 200, well, she dominated 200 meter for a minute, but she's Shelly-Ann Fraser. Like, how is there not a Shelly-Ann Fraser on this list? Shelly-Ann does compete in the 200 meter. She's not always been dominant, but, you know, because she's so fast, but I expect Fraser to be on here, but she's not. We got Sherika Jackson, who did 21.41, and then it's an American who is at number 1 with 21.34. But nonetheless, bro, to be the 9th fastest is also a pretty big thing. You're in the top 10. And if you're in the top 10, it does speak volume that, hey, because look, the top number 8 and 9 ran the same time as her, so she can definitely surpass them, as a matter.
100-meter list at 24 years old, from a tiny Caribbean island with a population under 200,000. This marks her 5th run under 21.9 seconds, her best by far. She holds the 2 fastest times globally for 2025. Her previous best this season was 21.88 seconds, run in Florida earlier this year. The St. Lucian has now won 10 out of 11 races across all distances in 2025. Her only loss, 1 race all season. That's a 91% win rate while breaking world records. Alfred's performance puts her ahead of every sprinter who stepped on the track this year by significant margins. The gap between her 21.71 and the next fastest time this season is massive. Alfred carries Olympic gold from the 100 meters and silver from the 200 meters at Paris 2024. Those were the first Olympic medals of...
Bro, she's actually flying, bro. Honestly, even if me go up against her, I know she's gonna run left me. She's gonna leave me in the dust, boy.
Any color for St. Lucia. Now she's adding world records to that collection. I did the 200 meters in London last year before the Olympics, and I finished 2nd. But seeing how I ran today and how comfortable I felt, I am a lot more confident in my 200 meters heading into the Worlds, she stated.
Damn.
Once I'm healthy, I think anything is possible. Right now, I'm building towards Tokyo right now, so I can't really say.
Hey, I want to take note. She said, once I'm healthy, I believe anything is possible. Bro, that is... I don't know if you don't understand how much weight that particular statement has. It's in every aspect of your life, not just track and field. You want to be healthy in life. If you stay healthy, you get clearer thoughts. If you stay healthy, you have more power in your being. As I say, if you accomplish. And for me try to stay healthy, people. There are times when I actually go gym, as me. If you kind of stay healthy, because I believe a healthy human being sometimes equal a rich life. And when I say rich, I don't use rich loosely in the sense of just having monetary positions. I talk about even like just having that spiritual fulfillment. Said way, I say, yeah, man, bro. So she says, once I'm healthy, then I believe anything is possible. So if you're on the live today and you're listening to me, strive to be healthy. I swear.
And obviously,
The reaction from St. Lucia has been explosive. Social media flooded with tributes and congratulations. National pride reached fever pitch as their Golden Girl delivered another historic moment. St. Lucia's Golden Girl did it again, posted one local on Facebook. Another wrote, "Huge congrats to Julian Alfred on breaking records and making the nation proud." The St. Lucian diaspora in London provided massive support during the race. Alfred specifically mentioned their presence. I would like to talk about the St. Lucia diaspora who's here in London. I mean, we have so many St. Lucians here, so it would be a pleasure competing in front of them. From Castries to Canaries, from Vieux-Fort to Gros-Islet, the entire nation celebrated. Alfred isn't just running for medals, she's running for every St. Lucian watching.
Do you guys understand the weight that's on an athlete's shoulder when your entire country, I'm going to say your entire country is actually cheering you on, and if you actually don't deliver, how much that can weigh on your mental space. Just like for a typical example, I'm trying to remember which World Cup it was, and I think it was a goalkeeper that made a mistake, and them actually unalive him, bro. He went back home and they unalive him because performing on a world stage for your country, some people take it so serious because you're now the face in that time for that country that they actually unalive the goalkeeper, bro. I'm trying to remember which country it was. I remember I was having the discussion with a friend of mine, but next time I come, I go bring receipts, because I not just like talk, I like bring receipts, as I say.
Alfred recognizes her role as a trailblazer. She mentioned upcoming athletes like Naomi London, now at Texas, and JD Emanuel, who won 2 gold medals at the Carifta Games. "I don't have a relay team," Alfred said. "However, we do have a few athletes, young athletes coming up. We have Naomi London, she's now at Texas. We also have JD Emanuel, who just..."
I also want to say, if you're on the live and you're not yet a subscriber, feel free to subscribe to Lyrics Music. We will be doing this very often. You guys can also suggest topics that you want me to watch and review. I'm actually like to do like authentic type of reviews with things that I've never seen before. However, if you do want me to do like research-based reviews, I can also do that. I feel like I'm gonna actually be good at research-based reviews because I enjoy researching. But I just wanted to look at something for the first time and just react to it.
Just won 2 gold medals at the Carifta Games. So we do have a few athletes who are up and coming, so I'm hoping in the near future we can have a relay team. Commonwealth Games women's high jump gold medalist Laverne Spencer inspired Alfred as a young athlete. Now Alfred wants to provide that same inspiration for the next generation. Laverne Spencer, who was a high jumper for St. Lucia, was my role model, especially being St. Lucian herself. Growing up in primary school, we heard about her a lot. So I'm hoping that I can be an inspiration for the youth in St. Lucia. Alfred's race execution was flawless. She exploded from the blocks in lane 7. Quick start, early command, controlled aggression through the turn. Coming off the bend, she already held the lead. No panic, no desperation, just smooth acceleration and perfect technique as she opened up daylight on the field. Her split times tell the story. 11.15 seconds through 100 meters, then a 10.56 second closing half that left everyone else fighting for second place.
Damn.
The conditions made her...
Let me ask a very pivotal question. Do you think Jamaica has any powerhouse runner that can go up against Alfred right now? And I'm talking about being in the state that our athletes are in right now. I mean, we do have a few runners where possess the capability, so to speak, but lack the execution. You see me? We know that they're fast, but they don't always execute. Let me know what you think in that comment section, I swear.
Performance even more remarkable. Negative wind, wet track, early storms that tested every athlete's preparation. The World Championships in Tokyo loom in September. Alfred just sent a message to every 200-meter sprinter on the planet. She's not just the Olympic silver medalist anymore. She's the world record holder. My training right now is at 80%, so I will be upping the training in the next few weeks and over the next races before Tokyo, warned Emmanuel Wanyonyi after his 800-meter victory. Alfred could make a similar statement about her preparation. Her season record speaks volumes. 10 wins in 11 races, multiple sub-21.9 performances.
10 wins in 11 races, bro. Hey, people, the new slang on the live is going to be show up and win. What's the new slang? Show up and win, no excuses. So in anything that you're going to do in life, just remember over here, all we do is show up and win. We make no excuses in life. Or forget I was too tired. Forget I didn't feel good. No excuses, bro. We only show up to win. So big up, Alfred.
Now a world record in challenging conditions. The confidence factor cannot be overstated. Alfred described feeling comfortable and controlled during her record run. That mental state, combined with her physical preparation, makes her the clear favorite for Tokyo Gold. Alfred's world record headlined a day of exceptional athletics at London Stadium. Oblique Seville upset Noah Lyles in the men's 100 meters with 9.86 seconds. Mikolas Alekna threw a Diamond League record 71.70 meters in the discus. Gudaf Tsege set a meeting record 4 minutes 11.88 seconds in the women's mile. The level of competition was extraordinary. But Alfred's 21.71 stood above everything else. In a meet filled with records and upsets, her performance was the defining moment. The sold-out crowd of 60,000 witnessed history. They saw the fastest women's 200 meters ever run. They saw a small island nation announce itself on the world stage. They saw greatness in its purest form. Alfred's world record reverberates through international athletics. Training partners now race against the world record holder in daily sessions. Competitors must recalibrate their expectations for major championships. The Diamond League season has a new storyline. How do you beat someone running 21.71 into a headwind?
So again, it was 21.71 with the headwind of, I think it was like negative 0.6. So had that particular headwind not let me state that again. I'm stating that incorrectly. Had that win not been that harsh, she would have ran even faster than the time that she did. So it's actually a good question. If she can continue with that level of dominance, keeping her mental faculty, like just focus on what she's doing, how do you actually beat somebody who's so confident? Hence why Garvey could say, without confidence, you're twice defeated in the race of life. Because once a human being become confident in what they're capable of, it's like there's no limit to what you can accomplish. You see what I say? So everybody upon the life, make sure say, you work on whatever you're doing, become confident in whatever you're doing, and I'm telling you that there's literally no limit to what you can accomplish. If you should take note of not only major athletes, you talk about like star singers. A lot of them they were shy before, but then they became super confident in what they can do. And sometimes that's the real difference between people who outshine other people, because some become confident in the fact that I am able to do this. And that's where you want to reach in life, where, bro, I can do this, bro. I possess the capability. I possess the will. I possess the drive to do this. So I'm actually looking forward to Noah Lyles going up against Seville. I think that's going to be a great competition for the sport, just to keep us hyped. You see what I say? Because I don't know why track and field has gotten boring to me, like really boring. Because there's no little tag and war. You know, like when you had like a Usain Bolt and a Justin Gatlin and a Tyson Gay. You see me? You had guys who were fighting for it. You could feel the energy in when they were fighting. So me actually need that again if we can, like, watch the sport. You see it? And again, for the woman, oh bro, the women's 200 meter is gonna be fire. What am I say? It's gonna be fire. But anyway, I'm gonna finish the rest of the video and then I'll be out. I think I'm gonna go to gym, go get my workout in. As me say, no excuses. Show up and win, people. You hear me I say?
What time would Alfred run with favorable conditions? Her performance validates the depth and quality of Caribbean sprinting. Jamaica and the Bahamas have long dominated. Now St. Lucia has its world record holder leading the charge. Alfred's 2025 season reads like a masterclass in sprinting excellence. 4th sub-21.9 performance of the year. World-leading time by a significant margin. Nearly perfect win rate across all distances. Her consistency has been remarkable. Whether running 100 meters, 150 meters, or 200 meters, she delivers elite performances. The versatility and speed combination makes her a formidable competitor. The progression from 21.88 early in the season to 21.71 at London shows continued improvement. Peak form appears to be arriving at
people, please remember, we're trying to get to 3K on the YouTube channel. So if you've not yet subscribed to Lyrics Music, feel free to subscribe to it. We got new music and music videos coming out too, yeah?
Exactly the right time. Alfred has shown she can handle pressure, adverse conditions, and high-level competition, all while setting world records and making history for her nation.
Job of staying within his form, going to his arms when his...
All right, so definitely that's it for the review. What y'all think about what Usain Bolt had to say? Do you think that Seville can actually live up to the hype? Like, can he actually beat that 9.58? Again, in summary, I want to say I don't think it's impossible, but I do know it's going to take a lot of work and dedication. Is it? Yeah, man. And I also want to say respect to everybody who stopped by the channel and, stayed with me for a minute. Even if it was just a minute on this review, I actually appreciate it. Thank you all so very much. Again, I'll be doing this very often, just going live and just do my thing. The channel is monetized. I'm learning how to mix and master. So at the moment, I'm not putting out as much songs as I want to. But I say, if I'm sitting on a monetized channel, why not use it to its full capability? So that's what I'm actually doing. But there's more music coming. There's more reviews coming. Just let me know if there's any videos that you guys want me to review. It could be music, whatever. Definitely I'll get it done. But I want to say have a blessed morning, everybody. Is it? Make sure, say, whatever you're doing today, you're showing up to win, and there's no excuses. One Lariat setting up here so the world cannot forget, people. My out like candle when you blow it.